Hi everybody, welcome back to Small Caliber Arms Review. I'm Richard, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Taurus G2c. Alright, probably not much different than any other firearm you've opened up. You've got your paperwork in there, your Youth Handgun Safety Act notice, your instruction manual for the G2c and the G2s, and really the only difference between the G2c and the G2s is this is a double stack magazine, holds 12 rounds in it. The other one is a single stack, and I think it holds 10, but I'm not sure about that. But here it is, the Taurus G2c. Pretty nice little option for a handgun. It's a little dirty right out of the box. Again, you got your lock in here, you got the box, comes with 2 magazines, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing cleaned up a little bit before we take it out of the range, and then we'll give it a try. Now, before you go give me any lip about the cheapo Uncle Mike's Blackhawk whatever holster here, this is just what I use to go from the room here out to the range. It beats carrying a bunch of stuff loose in my hands. Hi everybody, I'm Richard. Welcome back to Small Caliber Arms Review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Taurus G2c. This is a compact 9mm double stack, 12 rounds in the magazine. I've got some Remington, just some 115 grain full metal jackets in here. We're going to go ahead and give this thing a few tries at the target over here at 10 yards and see how it does. There's 6 rounds. Let's go up there and take a look at it. All right, there's a 6-round group right out of the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not too bad, straight out of the box. No malfunctions. Of course, it's only 6 rounds too. I've got 2 magazines loaded up. I've got the remainder of a 50-round box over there, and I think we're going to blast through all 50 rounds and see how it does. You know, I had little problems with the Taurus Spectrum. Hopefully I won't have any problems with this. I've seen a lot of good things about it. A lot of people like it. I really like the looks of the gun. I like the design of the gun. I love the feel of the gun. It's really good positive grip on it, almost kind of like the Smith & Wesson M&P, the 2.0. It's got that really aggressive texture on there. Let's fire it a few more times, see how it does. Not too bad. There was another 18 rounds through it real quick, and I don't have my magazines in a pouch, so I got them in my pocket, so a little tough to do that speed change there anyways. Let's go down there and take a look at it and compare it with the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield and see how it looks. All right, here we've got the Taurus G2c. It is unloaded, and I've got my EDC here. This is the M&P Shield, a little 9mm. It does have, magazine is loaded, the chamber is clear. I'm going to leave it in there for size comparison. Now I do have the extended magazine in the M&P, which gives you a little bit longer there, but if you compare them, we stand them up there. The height is about the same. There's a little different angle on the bottom of the Taurus's grip there, so it tips up a little bit, but if you got them side by side there, I mean, they're just about identical in size, in height. The weight feels about the same. You can tell that the Smith & Wesson is a little narrower than the G2c, but the deal with that is this is a single stack, this is a double stack. This one is only holding 8 rounds in the magazine, where the Taurus is a 12-round magazine. Double stack, 9mm. It's got a really good aggressive grip on it. Now this is an older 9mm shield. It's not the 2.0, so it's got a pretty decent texture on it, but the 2.0s have a really aggressive grip, just like on the Taurus. The Taurus has got that really rough, I mean, if you had calluses, you could probably sand them down on there if you wanted to. It is a good aggressive grip. Some people don't like that. I did meet a guy that carries a Shield compact, I think it is, or M&P 9 compact, and he says every time he pulls it out of his inside the waistband holster, it's got a lot of fuzz from his jeans on there. But I don't mind that really aggressive grip. I really like it. You can get a excellent purchase on this thing, and man, it's not as big an area textured as there is on the Shields, but it's still pretty nice. There's like a little shelf kind of molded in there, righty or lefty, kind of supports your thumb a little bit there. You got the little indents on the front. You keep your finger up there, or when you're, you know, you've got your grip on there, you got your thumb up there in that little indent. Not that it really lends anything to, I don't know, secure fit or anything grip, but it's there, just a reminder where you put it. Tear down of the Taurus is pretty easy. It's a lot like the Shield. Again, empty magazine, empty chamber, and let's go ahead and you pull the slide back just a little bit. You got the 2 little bumps there, just like on the Shield and a lot of the Glocks. You go ahead and pull that down, let it go, pull that trigger, it comes forward, you pull it off, you've got the captive spring right in there, which is nice. You don't have to worry about things going flying anywhere. Take that out, grab a hold of your barrel, and it pulls up and out of there. It's all set to clean it up and everything. Really pretty simple. I've already taken this one apart and cleaned it up because I did notice that right out of the box it's kind of dirty. It's not bad right now. Let's go ahead and put it all back together. Pretty easy to put back together too, because there's not a lot of tension on the spring right now. Slide it back on there, get it in the grooves. Whoops. Get it in the grooves, pull it there, function check it, it's good. This one has second strike capabilities on it, so you've got a round in there, it's bad, and it doesn't go off, you can pull the trigger again, you know, pretty much like a double action. It does fire in single action mode too, so once you've pulled that, you go ahead and pull the trigger. You got kind of a long, easy trigger pull. It pulls, and it's pretty crisp. It's a little spongy or springy, not bad. And then your reset, I don't know if I'll be able to show that too much on the reset, is pretty short. It's not terribly long. There's the reset right there, and then there's the firing again. I like it. It's really comfortable. It's a good meaty gun in your hand. It's good. I mean, you can really grab a hold of this thing. You can do it with the Shield too, especially if you got the longer magazine in it. When it's got the shorter one in there, I've got nowhere for my pinky to go. But this being a single stack, it's not nearly as wide, so you don't have that hand-filling grip on there. This one you do. I like it. It shoots great. I only did 24 rounds there on that target. Like I said, I got a box of 50 rounds here. Well, minus 24 anyways. I'm going to go ahead and load up some more, and we'll try it some more on there, see how it does. One thing I did notice about loading these magazines is it's got a pretty stiff spring in it, and it takes quite a bit of pressure to push those rounds down in there. This would really benefit you to have one of those up lulas or whatever they're called to help you load the magazines. Otherwise, I mean, they go in, push them down a little bit, push the next round in there, and, you know, repeat as many times as necessary. 12 rounds in each magazine, and we'll get these two loaded up, give it a few more tries. See where my brass is going now. Somebody else is out enjoying some shooting fun. actually some pretty good grouping. Right now I'm only about, I think, 3 yards away, and I was aiming for the number 8 on there, and I got just about all 6 of those last shots just underneath the 8, maybe shooting just a tad low. It might just be me, who knows. But I got 1 more magazine and then 2 extra rounds, and of course, you know, I got to try for my 100-yard steel target too. Let's do a couple shots at the little target up in the corner and see how that does, and I'm going to do those from about the same, you know, 7 yards away and see how it does. Okay, there's 6 shots at this one, again from 21 feet away, or 7 yards. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all pretty good right there. I mean, I got, you know, 3 of them right in the center mass there. Took a little bit of time shooting those, not a whole lot, but if you really take your time, you could probably get them really accurate. It seems to be pretty much right on target. So now I've got a few more rounds. We're going to try that 100-yard target, see how I can do on that. All right, let's take a couple shots of the 100-yard target. It's like right in there somewhere. Nope, didn't get it. All right, last 2 rounds. I got to hear some steel ring. I'm going to walk up a lot closer and give that a try. That's it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the Taurus G2c. It's a pretty good, low-cost solution to concealed carry. It's not the smallest handgun out there. The Taurus Spectrum is a lot smaller. But I fired 50 rounds through this thing and didn't have a single hiccup, no flaws or nothing. They fired great. Accuracy is pretty good on it, and it's just a pretty good gun. I really like carrying it. I like the way it shoots and everything. Real comfortable in the hands and everything. Anyways, I'm going to get this thing cleaned up. Thanks for watching. If you could, hit the subscription button up there if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I release a new video. And thanks for watching Small Caliber Arms Review.